After my interview with Chad Brown, I had a chance in the same facility to interview a CrossFit trainer specializing in constantly varied functional movement at high intensity. He's an ex-Marine, Special Forces reconnaissance soldier. This guy is amazing, and he trains hundreds of people and at all levels, but he trains them to be on the extreme side of fit. So Matt, you own a gym?
That's correct.
And you specialize in CrossFit. Now,
Right.
now tell me what that means, because that's not a term I'm used to.
CrossFit's definition is constantly varied functional movement at high intensity. So it's hard work, but the way the body's intended to operate, and you keep it fresh, changing up so it's not the same routine all the time. We've seen a dramatic result with athletes who are taking max versus those who aren't.
Tell me about that.
We measure power output as a part of work capacity and how much you're able to do for a workout. And the difference it has been mostly with the recovery in being able to do more in less time. And that's what CrossFit's about, how much you can do in how little time.
And it's a lot of different things. I mean,
It's everything from running, jumping, swimming, climbing, lifting, you name it, it's there.
wow. Is it catching on in the United States? Is it?
It's the largest fitness organization in the world. The only people
Really?
that aren't doing it are the ones that haven't tried it yet. So kind of like Max. You know?
So you try it and you like it so much
That's
you can't
right.
get away from it.
Well,
huh?
it's all about results and nothing else. It doesn't really ask if you like it or not. It's based on the human body and it's science-based. So how the body's intended to operate is how it's trained. And seeing as though you can't get anywhere without a coach in anything, the coaches that we have are phenomenal, and the ability they have to direct the client's training in specifics where they need to go to get that individual result.
So you noticed a change in your energy level?
Definitely. Every single thing. You know, you'll see 12-year-olds running around. Everywhere they go, they run around. 10, 11, 12-year-olds. It felt like I was right there again. I ran somewhere just because I felt like I could. I took steps by the 3s and 4s instead of, one or maybe 2, skipping one, just because I felt like I had to. It's like just the energy in me.
Wow. Now, do you have tangible ways to measure output and recovery in your facility? Is that one of the things you
Yes,
do?
that's part of what CrossFit System's based in. It's based on measuring that output because that's the only way we really know if we're getting results. We don't look at a scale for results or circumference of an area to see if we're getting results in that area. It's all based in horsepower, in work output, in energy.
And what kind of changes have you seen with the athletes that you put on this and with yourself?
Everything has gone up. Every power output has increased. The ability to work has increased. The want to work has increased. And that is the barrier that's the hardest in this type of training is that mental toughness that it takes to keep it up.
Wow. Now, I know you measure it, so you see it on paper, the differences.
Right.
How about as far as your athletes? Do they actually feel the difference? Do they comment on that?
They actually feel it and comment on it, and that's the whole thing. Because if you don't feel it and it's not worth it, and you can't tell that you're gaining quality of life, then what's the point?
Now, tell me about recovery. Have you seen a change in recovery rate?
Recovery rate, from not being sore to just the happiness. That's the biggest thing is the quality of life. Like I said, I have close to 200 clients. They keep me swamped, and our whole training staff. We have a fitness chef who takes care of the nutrition for every one of them. And her biggest thing now is, hey, you have your proteins, your carbs, your fats, and your max. So it's like the next macronutrient. It's that important. It is in a league of its own. It's its own unique product. That was the hesitation I had in the very beginning when it was introduced to me. Is that it's a supplement. It's a supplement. I've seen the proteins, the creatines, the different vitamins, the antioxidants, the external antioxidants, but nothing in the realm that Max GXL is. That is the most impressive thing.
Now, were you skeptical at first?
Definitely. And so I kind of was looking at it as for more of the respect for who asked me. And that's why this is my first network marketing company. And I see now why it needs to be a network marketing company, because you need to trust the person that's telling you about it. Everybody I know, I've told about Max. I bought a diamond pack and gave it all away. And every single person that's tried it ran out. A little bit of time went by, and they said, "Wait a minute, where's my Max?" And then they became either an associate or a preferred customer.
Terrific.
Right, yeah.
Terrific.
The diamond pack is the biggest thing of it, and I see why it's done the way it is also.
How fast do they see results typically before they call you back and say, "Wow, this thing's real"?
The first sample pack. All it takes is running out of that, and something will remind them that, oh wait, it's the Max. Our whole lives were a compilation of everything we've either done right for ourselves or done wrong for ourselves. And so everybody has something slightly different that they need help with. And that's the greatest thing about the antioxidant. It doesn't care. It will go to aid the problem. And so the results have varied, with what my clients tell me that they're getting back, but it's all significant with every one of them.
How does that make you feel to have something that you can put in their hands that not only makes a difference, but makes a difference that they can experience and feel?
Well, it makes me feel great. It makes me feel the same way about why I teach the sport I teach of CrossFit, because we want to give our clients ability. 9 times out of 10, when two athletes go into a competition, the one with the greater ability is the one that's going to come out on top. And same thing with Max, the ability to be up, to be happy, to be sleeping, it's the quality of life.
Yep.
And it all ties together, and that's why it's the only supplement type product that we endorse at all.
Well, Matt, thanks so much for
Thank
taking
you.
time. What a delight
great.
to meet you, and
It's great to meet you.
And to have you as a partner. And
Thank you.
Let
You
me
too.
just thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you very much.
I love this country, and I'm grateful for every man that serves, and I'm grateful for the time you gave and the sacrifice you made, bud. So I'm indebted to you for that.
Thank you.
Thanks.
To find out more about Max International, our products, and our opportunity, talk to the person who introduced you to Max GXL TV.